Hey, welcome to this instructional video. I'm here to explain a little bit about the Greek person research assignment. That's why I have like this little Greek thing on my head. It makes me feel more authentic. Makes me feel like I'm in touch with the Greek culture. Well, let me just explain to you quickly how this assignment works. We want you to learn a little bit about some famous Greek people. I think, there's lots of Greek people that we still talk about, the things that they did and the things that they accomplished. So we want you to do a little bit of research and get to know some of them. If you notice on the website, there's the instruction page that actually has a list of recommended people. Your job for packet 11 and 12 is to choose 3 of those people. Now you may choose somebody else if you'd like from the Greek culture. You just need to get that approved with us first. Just email us and we'll work it out. But I recommend, if you don't know what else to do, that you choose 3 people from that list. And you're just going to do a little bit of research about them. I want you to focus your research not on like just stupid encyclopedia stuff like when they were born and when they lived and those just kind of like facty things. What I want you to focus on is, why do we still talk about these people now? Why are they famous? What type of things did they do? What were their major accomplishments? So here's how it goes. You pick 3 people from the list for packets 11 and 12. Don't do 6 total, just do 3 total. And then you'll find the research form online. It's a PDF form. You'll open that PDF form, and that's where you'll be able to fill in all of the research that you do. It has, a place for you to fill in the stuff about the person, some of their major accomplishments, where they lived. It also has where you got the information, which is very important to get full credit, which I'll explain in just a minute. So your job is to do the research and fill in that page. When you're done filling in that page, you need to save that to your computer so that the completed filled-in file is somewhere on your computer, and then email that back to us at the normal website that you normally use to email us. So that's how you do the research project. You need to find at least 3 resources for each person. So if you're going to study Plato, for example, if you're going to do Plato, for example, then you need to find 3 different resources on Plato. Now, lucky you guys live in the internet age. Back when I lived, we didn't have that, and you'd actually have to go to the library and find books. Well, you don't need to do that now. You can just find 3 web pages, or if you want to use books too, that's fine. But I want you to get a basic information about this person, why they're famous, what their major accomplishments were, so you can fill in the form. Then you need to keep track of where you found the information and put those websites or put those books in at the bottom. There's a place at the bottom of the form to type in where you got the information. You need at least 3 sources to get full credit. The most important part to kind of get full credit too is your analysis. As you study these people, you should find things that are kind of interesting or exciting, or something that's kind of intriguing that you think is cool about the person. There's a place on the form for you to talk about and analyze something that you thought was cool about the person. So you need to make sure that you think about it and do enough research that you actually have something interesting to say there to get full credit. Now, how do you get graded for this? First of all, you do the research, you fill out the forms, and you email them back to us at the normal email address. After that, you grade yourself. There is the quiz on there that you do to report your grading, and it will ask you certain questions about how you did the research and how you wrote and whether you completed everything well. Let me just give you a little bit of advice. Be honest. We will still read it and we will grade it too, but we want you to grade yourself first. What we will do is, after we get those forms back, we'll look at it, and then we'll look at the grades you gave yourself, and we will and then we'll look and see if it's right. If you really, if the grade you gave yourself is really the grade you deserve, and we may change it a little bit, but hopefully not. Be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid to give yourself not a perfect score if you didn't do something perfectly. Now remember, you can always go back and take the quiz again and get a higher score, which means if you updated your research and you did a few more things to get extra points on there, you're like, oh, I forgot to do that part. When you look at the quiz, I forgot to do that part of the form very well. You can go back, redo your form, re-email it to us, retake the quiz. It will give you the highest score. But then again, we will look at it, and if we don't agree with the score that you gave yourself, we'll change it. So be honest, and if you're really going to get full credit, it takes a little bit of an extra effort work. So that's how you do this research assignment. I hope that you find some interesting things about these Greeks. You know, there were a lot of great Greeks that did lots of things that we still do today. Pick some people that interest you. If you're interested in math, pick a math person. If you're interested in the arts or philosophy, pick one of those people. You need to pick 3 total, get them done, get them handed in, and get your grade. Happy Greek person researching.